finally a new album review. So I want to do something a bit different today. I have several metal album plans, and the one for today is a little bit weird because technically you would not consider it metal. The band themselves don't even consider themselves metal. But considering my love for atmospheric black metal and dark ambient music, I still wanted to review this album. So for today, I bring you Dark Awake with Anunnaki. Anunnaki is the fourth full-length studio album from Dark Awake. Like I said, it is more dark ambient. The album borrows a lot of industrial elements even. It feels a lot like a soundtrack, like it starts a bit with epic fantasy and it goes over into very gothic, dark ambient music, and it is very minimalistic. Now the quality of this album is really good. It's very pure sound, which for something of this you really need that. And there's very minimalistic vocals in there, just here and there you have minor background vocals. It's so good. I love dark ambient music because it's something I can have on the background when I'm drawing, when I'm gaming even sometimes. And certain styles of music just don't allow that. And I still wanted to review it in a video like this because dark ambient and atmospheric black metal, they're very close together, I feel. And I just felt like you guys might benefit from hearing some of this stuff. Dark Awake is a two-man band, Shalmadin and Sekte. Like I said, it's dark ambient, but it borrows some elements from industrial, and in short, it's a very good album. It feels a very good album. Like it starts a bit fantasy-like, an epic fantasy style, and it crosses over very fast into this gothic style of soundtrack, like shit you would hear in like a Dracula movie, like a very pure sound. The vocals are very minimal. You have almost no vocals, it's very little. And really set the tone. They don't create the music, they just simply set the tone a little bit. Now, I have one major problem with this album. It's a very good album, don't get me wrong. Anunnaki from Dark Awake is a very good album. I have one major problem with it. And the sad thing is that problem is one of the first things you're going to notice when you start playing this album. The first two songs set the wrong pace for this album, I feel. You have Blut is Feuer and Die Nibelungen are the first two tracks on this album. And they're both like 5 minutes long. And I feel they're very monotone. They're not bad songs. They just set a very weird tone for the album, and they don't do the album justice. So some people might listen to the album in order, and after the first two songs they might be like, this is not gonna be for me. Because they're both very similar and very monotone, like I said. They're good songs. I just feel they're not intro material. I feel the intro comes afterwards. Both songs, like I said, are 5 minutes. But the third song, Decay, is 1 minute something or 2 minutes. It sets the perfect tone for the album. If you would try this album out, I would suggest starting with Decay and moving into the fourth song, Towards the Nine Angels. Because those songs represent this album for me. And then afterwards you should have had Blut is Feuer and Die Nibelungen, the first and second song. They're a little bit different than the rest of the album. Like that, they bring a more of a fantasy aspect, and everything else is really more gothic ambient, dark ambient. And Decay is such a good song. It's like a very short intro, and it would have been the perfect intro to this album. I do not understand why the Blut is Feuer and Die Nibelungen are the first two songs on this album and not in Decay. Like I said, Towards the Nine Angels, the fourth song on this album, should have been the second, but the first song is the best song in this. It's my favorite song of this album. It is so damn good. It is a really fucking perfect dark ambient song. It is absolutely everything that I love. Now, you heard some of that in the beginning of this video already. So I want to let you guys listen to another song to give you guys a better view of this album. Let's go with this.
Στην άμμο τα εργαστήματα μεγάλα των ανθρώπων και σαν παιδάκι τα κρεμίζει ο χρόνος με το πόδι. Στην άμμο τα εργαστήματα μεγάλα των ανθρώπων και σαν παιδάκι τα κρεμίζει ο χρόνος με το πόδι.
So yeah, Anunnaki from Dark Awake. It's a fourth full-length album. This one really focuses a lot on dark ambient. There is also a bit more neoclassical and that kind of stuff, but this really is a perfect dark ambient album for me. They just released a new EP already, I think, and they're working on a new album, and it's like I said, it's not for everybody. You really have to love the atmospheric black metal kind of stuff mostly to appreciate this fully. If you're into the very heavy metal trashy kind of shit, you might not find the full enjoyment in this album that you should. Now I'm going to put links in the description to the band's bandcamp. You can buy physical copies of the album. It's really good looking album. It's like a digibook, but it looks really good. Really absolutely love this album. You can find, like I said, the full-length album pretty cheap and the digital album even cheaper. There you go. It's a very high quality album. I really absolutely love it. Like I said, just the only thing that is a bit weird is the pacing is a bit off. That's just, I feel the order of the songs is a bit wrong. But that's all that's really wrong with it, I feel, and it sets a weird tone that doesn't do the album justice. Like I said, start with song 3 and 4 if you decide to give this album a try, and then start over from the top, because else, like I said, it's just such a weird tone. I don't know, it's a weird decision. But yeah, that's it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's a lot more metal reviews coming up, a lot more videos still planning. It just sucks, they're doing some kind of construction shit on my street, so I can't make videos as much as I wanted. This review, I wanted this up like last week. I told you guys I wanted this review up last week already, and even then. That's just real life, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. Check out Dark Awake, Anunnaki, and stay real.